From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Monday, May the 2nd, 2022. We open with a deadly terror attack Friday night at the entrance to the West Bank city of Ariel. The IDF said terrorists arrived at the entrance to the city and shot at a security guard in the guard post. The terrorists then fled the scene. 23-year-old Israeli security guard Vyacheslav Vladi Golev was killed in the attack. Golev shielded his fiancée, who was also stationed at the guard post, with his body, saving her from any harm. Golev was from Beit Shemesh, his family originally from Russia. The Times of Israel cited the mayor of Beit Shemesh, Eliza Blach, who called Golev a hero, who defended the Ariel community and his fiancée like a brick wall. Golev was laid to rest in Beit Shemesh yesterday. The terrorists were apprehended by the IDF and police special forces Saturday night. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett sent his condolences to the Golev family and lauded the arrests, saying there is no terrorist whom we will not reach and settle accounts with. Israel's leaders are demanding an apology from Russia over remarks made yesterday by its foreign minister Sergei Lavrov, who, when asked by an Italian news channel how Russian President Vladimir Putin could claim he was trying to denazify Ukraine when its president Vladimir Zelensky was Jewish, answered, "So what if Zelensky is Jewish? I believe that Hitler also had Jewish blood." Lavrov adding that some of the worst anti-Semites are Jews. Bennett said in response that the goal of such lies is to accuse the Jews themselves of the most awful crimes in history which were perpetrated against them, and thereby absolve Israel's enemies of responsibility. The use of the Holocaust of the Jewish people as a political tool, Bennett said, must cease immediately. Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid said Lavrov's remarks are both an unforgivable and outrageous statement as well as a terrible historical error. Chairman of Yad Vashem, Danny Dayan, told Israel's Army Radio that Lavrov crossed a red line. Blaming the Jews for the Holocaust is an unacceptable blood libel. CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, tweeted that every aspect of the Russian war against Ukraine has been barbaric, but it's a new low and just perverse to see Lavrov attempt to contrive some comparison to Hitler. The Office of the United States Special Envoy to Monitor and Combat Anti-Semitism wrote, "We condemn Putin's continued exploitation of the history and suffering of the Holocaust and World War II to advance his geopolitical ambitions, to invoke the lie of denazification in Ukraine, a country with a Jewish president and a significant Jewish population living in peace among their fellow citizens, is baseless and cruelly deranged." Israel's foreign ministry, by the way, summoned Russian Ambassador Anatoly Viktorov for a clarification conversation, which took place today. An estimated 200,000 Muslim worshippers prayed today, the last day of Ramadan, at the Temple Mount in Jerusalem's Old City, celebrating Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of the Muslim holy month. Israel's President Isaac Herzog spoke with a number of Muslim leaders over the phone last night to send holiday wishes, including, his office wrote, with the leaders of the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and with Palestinian Authority Chairman Mahmoud Abbas, expressing his hopes, Herzog's office said, for peace and stability in the region. The Times of Israel reports that Herzog wished a happy Eid al-Fitr today to Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and that Erdogan wished Herzog a happy Israel Independence Day, which is coming up later this week. Israeli leaders and officials across the political spectrum mourned former member of Knesset Ilan Gilon, who passed away at the age of 65 yesterday. Gilon led the left-wing Meretz Party and was known for his tireless advocacy for labor rights, children, foreign workers, and society's most vulnerable. Health Minister and current Meretz leader Nitzan Horowitz called Gilon a man of principles, a warrior, and most importantly, a human being, a mensch. Well, the month of May is Jewish American Heritage Month. U.S. President Joe Biden made the annual proclamation, also noting his commitment to fighting anti-Semitism. Biden said, "We honor the timeless traditions, heritage, and contributions of Jewish Americans that drive our progress as a nation each and every day." Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Monday, May the 2nd at 7 o'clock, Robert Siegel asks if we're on the verge of a new Cold War with Ivo Daalder, Wright, Kimberly Marten, and Donald Jensen. At 8, a panel of college students and educators explore how to identify and respond to anti-Semitism in a discussion from Hillel International and the ADL. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Dr. Charles Jacobs on L'chaim. At 10, Israeli author Anita Shapira discusses her biography about David Ben-Gurion at the 92nd Street Y. And coming up next, I speak with Mannie Fabian, military correspondent for the Times of Israel, who discusses last month's rocket fire at Israel from Gaza and from Lebanon and hopes for maintaining calm. And that's the JBS News Update for Monday, May the 2nd, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.